horrible mistreatment of women. And the National Lawyers Guild, which purports to be a great supporter of feminism, said this was a wonderful military operation that they should be proud of and justified. 100 professors at Harvard have just mentioned, I know a lot of these professors, they have no interest in free speech or academic freedom. They're just anti-Israel. As soon as I saw the list, I recognized all the anti-Israel people. Some of them are.
But there's a difference. But you can have free speech and say hateful things. I get it. I mean, I've defended the First Amendment and defended things that I would never say myself, as a lawyer. But this really, I mean, go ahead and have your free speech, but where's your sense of decency? Where's your sense, that's what I don't get. How can you be that indecent?
I agree with you, but these same people would never justify members of the Ku Klux Klan saying it's okay to lynch blacks because there's a high crime rate among blacks, or it's okay to because they dress provocatively, or it's okay to kill gays because of their lifestyle. No, these are people who would never say anything as indecent as that. But when it comes to Jews in Israel, they apply a vicious, horrible double standard.
Why?
And there's only
Why?
They're anti-Semites. They don't like influential.
Why? What is it? What is it that the Jews have done so horrible that that there's anti-Semitism? What's the crime?
They've succeeded based on meritocracy. One thing the woke can't stand is meritocracy. They can't stand Martin Luther King's notion that you judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I know the 4 law professors who signed onto that letter, and they do not like Jews. And let's be very, very clear about that. I know the 4 of them, and they're just anti-Israel, and I think they have concerns about the power and the influence of Jews. These are not good people.
But at the expense of this, they're going to defend a group, Hamas, that's charter says that its goal is to essentially wipe Israel off the map, kill Israelis, and that they will do no negotiation, meaning they're just going to kill. That's all. That's what they're going to defend if they defend Hamas.
National Lawyers Guild, where you and I both know members, there are hundreds of chapters around the country. The National Lawyers Guild praised Hamas the day after this happened, before Israel fired a single shot, saying what Hamas did was perfectly justifiable as a military action. I just caution any law firm, do not hire anybody from the National Lawyers Guild. It is dangerous to your clients. If you wouldn't hire from the Ku Klux Klan, if you wouldn't subject your clients to somebody who believes in lynching blacks, then do not subject your clients to National Lawyers Guild support rape.
And I wouldn't even send. This sounds terrible. I couldn't get into Harvard if I tried, but I wouldn't send a kid to Harvard because I have not seen 100 professors stand up against those 100 professors that signed that letter. So it's like, even the ones who didn't sign it, I think, are cowards. But I'm going to take the last word on that.
There are some people at Harvard who stood up against it, but not enough.
I know, but not enough. They're not. They got a lot of authority, a lot of power. They've got a lot of, they got a lot that they could do more. They could be louder.